So the very first teaching in the fundamental series is we're going to be talking about creation and versus evolution. So in the very beginning of the Bible it says Bereshit bara Elohim, which is Hebrew for God in the beginning created. Okay? And so when you guys get older and you guys start leaving the house, you're going to realize that when you get out into the world, at every university in the world, almost every university, and out in the world, all the smart people in the world, they don't believe the world was created by God. They believe the world was created through evolution. They believe that at some point in time in outer space, two chemicals hit and collided, made an explosion, created the sun, created the earth, and then there was this glob of glue, and this glue had two little microbes in it, two little amoebas in it, and these amoebas then transformed into a little oscillado, and then the oscillado transformed into like a little fish, and the fish transformed into a lizard, and the lizard transformed into a squirrel, and the squirrel transformed into a monkey, and then monkeys mated, and they created this human being. And so the whole world, like out there, all these smart people in every university, when you get outside this house, they're going to tell you that creation is not real and that God didn't create the world. They're going to tell you that the world was created from evolution. And so if you don't know that and you go out there, you're going to be like, what in the world is this? And so my job is to teach you not only what I believe and what I know to be true, but also teach you what the world teaches you so you're not ignorant of what's going on out there. Okay? And the truth is, you did not come from pond scum. You did not come from a monkey. Animals are different from human beings. They are not the same. Man was created in the image of God according to the Bible. When animals eat, they bend their head down and eat. When humans eat, they bring that food to their mouth. Okay? Humans have the ability to think and to feel. Animals operate off of instinct. All right? They are a different creation altogether from human beings. Human beings were created, okay? And so, how can you sort of prove this, guys? Well, evolution does happen. There was a guy named Darwin who actually wrote a book about how these birds were transformed and their beaks got longer and they developed into a certain way so they could climb to where they were living so they could survive. And evolution does happen. We see evolution. You actually see little tadpoles turn into frogs and breathe water and then jump out of the water and breathe air on land and become a frog. That's a type of evolution. You know, we see the same thing with evolution with human beings. Like if you were to take a black guy from Africa and put him in Alaska, after 10 years, 15 years, and he married a white girl, he would have white children and his whole family would turn white. And so you see skin color even changing. That's a type of evolution because skin color is based upon how much sun somebody gets. If you're in Africa and you're getting lots of sun, your darker skin color actually protects you from the sun. And so it's called melatonin. And same thing with white people in Alaska and northern parts in like Russia and the higher north and Canada. They have a lighter skin so they can attract more sun so they can get more vitamins through their skin. This is a part of evolution. Evolution does take place, but evolution does not take place from the level of out of nowhere two things just magically appeared. Mm-hmm. And out of nowhere did a squirrel have sex with another squirrel and become a monkey. All right? That's just not going to happen, guys. All right? That's not the way it's designed. All right? It's very obvious. If I were to take my cell phone right here and break it open, and we were to all look inside of here, we would see a battery, we would see microchips, we would see wires, we would see a camera, we would see all the gear, everything inside of this phone. And you don't look at this phone and go, oh, this phone just happened to fall together and become a phone. You look at the back of this phone and you go, somebody made this phone. Somebody created this phone. You can tell that somebody designed it, that people worked and put it together. And the same thing is with life. If you look at the human body alone, you have all these fingers, you got hair in your nostrils that protects your nose, you have toes so you can walk and everything, you have blood going through your body. When you eat food, your stomach breaks down that food and turns it into vitamins, and those vitamins go into your blood system and it shoots down into your body to give you strength so you can walk around. Your heart operates off of electricity, and your lungs breathe in oxygen and air and transforms that into power for your whole body system. And the same way you look at the human body, There's no way in the world this thing is so complex that it just happened by chance. The same way I look at my phone and say there's no way that someone created this. It's the same way when I look at our body, when I look at the world, the rain comes and it waters the grass and the grass grows and the birds eat the grass and the animals eat the grass, and then the whole earth changes and volcanoes expand the land and the ocean moves and breathes and everything operates within the earth as an ecosystem. There's a design there. Somebody designed you. There is an intelligent designer. And his name is Yahweh. His name is Elohim. He is a creator. The very first thing we see God do in the book of Genesis is about the creation. And God created. The first thing he does is he's an artist. He creates. He builds. Just like you guys. You build Legos, you draw pictures, you create art projects, you put things together, you experiment. You guys are operating like God. Because God has created you in his image to cause you to be able to think and to create. And God has actually given you power to create things. He gives you power to create. So you can help establish the laws of heaven upon this earth. So guys, yes, evolution does happen, but to say that we came from monkeys is ridiculous. It takes more faith to believe that, oh, this all just happened by chance. We're just on this big old planet spinning around in space for no reason. You can obviously look at the back of this cell phone and tell you, hey, Bill Gates and Apple made this cell phone. The same way you can look at the human body and you can look at this world around you and say, Elohim, God created this world. There is an intelligent design. There is somebody out there that is bigger than us. In this next chapter, we're going to talk about who that person is. All right? Good job today, guys. That's all I got for you this morning, all right? Thank you for joining us. We're going to catch up tomorrow. We're going to go over who God is tomorrow, okay? Good job. Thank you. Bye.